Thank you. We appreciate this opportunity. The story of Manchester, New Hampshire is one of optimism, entrepreneurship, and hard work. From its earliest days as the frontier town of Dairyfield, to the era of industrial development, to the economical and societal changes of the 20th century to today, Manchester has moved forward in a spirit of innovation. The city's cultural landscape is vibrant and ever-changing. Today, nearly 20% of Manchester's residents speak non-English language, and a wide range of ethnic groups are represented in our community's diverse immigrant and refugee populations. Manchester is one of the largest employment centers in northern New England, and it offers a wide range of opportunities. Healthcare jobs are plentiful at our several large hospitals. Manufacturing is still a mainstay in our community, though the type of manufacturing has shifted. A shift from textile mills to defense, automotive, aerospace, and now human tissue. Technology companies, both research and development and manufacturing, are on the rise, embracing a high-tech future for the area. Adapting and transforming through our history, the Manchester Millyard is filled with Fortune 500 companies, startups, and top institutions of higher education. The city is now reinventing itself as a world leader in biomedical engineering and life sciences, and has poised the Millyard to become an epicenter of regenerative manufacturing and many other life-saving treatments and technologies. Advanced Regenerative Manufacturing Institute, BIOFAB USA, looks to the iconic brick mill buildings, able workforce ready to be trained, and proud history of manufacturing excellence as the Silicon Valley of biofabrication, developing the local workforce needed to support the new industry as it grows.
Biofabrication is an innovative manufacturing industry segment creating state-of-the-art innovations in biomaterials, cell processing, bioprinting, and automation. It encompasses tissues such as skin, retinal, muscle, cardiovascular, lung, and renal, even blood. This revolutionary approach provides the opportunity to reverse the current crisis of chronic disease and traumatic injury, which costs the healthcare systems trillions of dollars, as well as loss of life and function. As the population ages, these problems will get much worse. For example, the number of adults with diabetes has doubled over the last 20 years and cost the healthcare system $327 billion per year. Chronic kidney disease plagues more than 15% of U.S. adults, costing $114 billion per year, and increases a patient's chance of heart disease, stroke, and so on and so on. We have a crisis here that requires a different approach, and tissue engineering shows promise in creating a new standard of care. For example, one of our members is close to releasing a cell-based therapy that could delay the need for dialysis by 2 years, and they're working towards an engineered kidney for transplants, but they need our help to get there. The field of tissue engineering is not new, but it is yet to emerge as a viable industry and has even had several high-profile commercial failures. But why? The Advanced Regenerative Manufacturing Institute, or ARMI, was founded in 2016 as a nonprofit member of the Manufacturing USA Network with an initial $80 million in funding from DoD. And it wasn't until we brought biology together with engineering to create common processes and a platform of automation technology that allows us to innovate once and help many close the well-known valley of death for the production of cells, tissues, and organs. ARMI's process development facility, our tissue foundry, is creating a pipeline of promising innovations and an influx of private industry into Manchester, helping transition the historic Millyard into a hub of innovation and opportunity. So back to the kidney therapy I mentioned earlier. They need advanced manufacturing capability to support late-stage clinical trials and help ramp up to commercial production until they have sufficient market traction to justify their own facility. There is currently no such current contract manufacturing capability in the US, but they know with the funding that ARMI can help. They committed, should the city of Manchester receive investment to develop a contract manufacturing facility, to invest in establishing manufacturing operations in southern New Hampshire when the time comes. And this is just one company. 2/3 of ARMI's 170 members are small companies. And based on that demand, we've also envisioned a BIOFAB startup lab to nurture and guide these startups, making sure great ideas don't slip through the cracks. As ARMI helps these innovations scale and clear FDA, we need to build a skilled workforce to support them. Biotechnicians, quality control analysts, software engineers, construction workers, and manufacturing operators are all examples of some of the estimated 23,000 jobs that we will create. However, our local community is at risk from missing out on the growth of this industry cluster. The Millyard and surrounding neighborhoods cover just a few square miles, yet the area contains 30,000 people. And of that population, more than a third are a minority, a quarter of the population lives in poverty, 1 in 6 have limited or no English capability, and nearly 1 in 5 have no car. Home to thousands of immigrants and refugees, Manchester works hard to guide new Americans in finding a brighter future for themselves and their families. Yet significant challenges remain as too many have already been left out of the rebirth of this industrial town, including the immigrants of those original mill workers. We can't let that continue. Working with trusted community partners to reach disconnected and underserved populations and leveraging our strong academic assets, we will provide training, work-study programs, and other career and technical education pathways in biofabrication. By focusing on removing barriers such as technology, transportation, and childcare, we aim to have at least 30% of the direct new jobs created go to local residents most in need. Many of the descendants of the original mill workers, along with a minority and low-income
Hey, Julie,
households.
I'm sorry. We are at time, unfortunately.
All right, well, let me
really
just finish
sorry.
this paragraph. Can I finish the sentence?
You can finish that sentence, yes.
Thank you. A proposed pedestrian bridge would provide access to education, training, and jobs that come with the growth of the biofab cluster.